Okay, so now that we have planned out and practiced our pumpkins a little bit, you can see we've got a paper that is larger. So I'm probably going to need to draw a few more pumpkins on this black paper. We are drawing with glue, so it's very important to not make anything too small, because then when we put our glue lines down, if they're too close together, they're gonna squish together and you will get a big blob instead of a pumpkin. We're not making a blob picture, we're making a pumpkin picture. Right, again, I'm going to do my horizon line first, very, very light. And because I'm drawing on black paper, it might be kind of hard to see my line for you guys. But that's okay, I'm the only one that really has to see it. Yeah, you can kind of see that little line there. I don't want it to be dark. I'm going to do that big pumpkin in my foreground, the one that's right up front first. I'm going to make just a circle to start. And they don't have to be perfect circles. Most pumpkins are kind of lumpy and squished and all different shapes. So it shouldn't really be perfect. It probably wouldn't look right if it was perfect. Oh, I started doing the ridges. I really shouldn't have done that. I know it's hard. I'm going to save my details. Here, Miss Swan, make sure you wait. All right, so that one's in my foreground. I'm going to do one a little bit further back, sort of in the middle ground, foreground area. And this one's a little higher up this time. And it's definitely squished. That's okay. I think I'll make my stem go this way that time. And I'll do one kind of in the back, more in the middle ground background. We are going to speed things up a little bit here, because you guys already went through how to draw these things. Don't forget to overlap like I did with that little pumpkin in the back there. If something's behind something else, make sure you skip. I'm getting rid of any pencil lines that I no longer need, like the horizon line going through the pumpkins. Don't forget those ridges and bumps on the sides and at the bottom. Makes everything look more pumpkin-y. And when you're finished, don't forget your moon. Now we're going to start adding glue. As you can see, these are glue tips, the regular ones you probably have in your classroom. So they turn open and closed. Make sure it's all the way open and that your bottle is breathing. Up, up. I don't know if you can hear that. It's making a little sound. He's breathing, he's good. This bottle's ready to draw. Very important. Make sure your tip is touching the paper. Don't hold it on top and kind of squeeze it all out, because it's hard to control your line. The other thing is drag your tip so it's pointing away from you, like this. If I use this like a pencil and I turn the bottle so it's pushing the glue like this, you can see it's making two lines. We don't want that. So as you draw, turn your paper. The paper doesn't have to stay going the same, facing the same way. Always point the glue away from where you're moving. All right, add those little lumps. Taking my time, making sure it's pointing away. Now it's starting to turn again, so I really need to turn my paper. Oops. I'm going to speed up again. You can see I'm keeping my tip facing away from the direction I'm drawing. And I've made a little mistake. That's okay. Just keep going. Don't try and smear it because then it makes it worse. Just let the glue dry. Don't forget to do your moon and your horizon line as well. keep turning that paper. So I am finished with my glue. Now I need to clean off my glue tip. If you don't have a paper towel, go up and get one. And make sure you twist the tip inside. Get rid of any white glue that might be there. That's what clogs it up. And make sure it's closed. Looks good. I can go put this in the middle of my table for the supply helper to put away. This we may leave on the tables to dry. We may put on the drying rack. I will tell you which we are doing today. Remember to take your time. You can't erase glue. If you make a mistake or things happen that you weren't planning on, and that happened to me several times, I'm not worried about it. This glue is going to dry clear, so it's not even going to be white anymore. And it won't be very noticeable once we start coloring. So don't worry about it. If you finish glue drawing early, put it where I tell you to first, then decorate your portfolio, free draw, or pick a free center activity.